Greetings, friends. It's me, Wayman, from the closet. Wearing my hat because my hair is all poof. And we're talking about religion again. And I'm not having a beer today because I got to go to work later. And I have to be somewhat responsible. Didn't want a commercial for the Postal Service. Anyways, this is another video. I relabeled the last video on the Trinity. And I want to label this video on the Trinity, because here we're going to be talking about Logos. And for those who say that there's no pagan influence in Christianity, you'll never learn this in Sunday school, where the true form of Logos actually originated from was from Greek philosophy. This is from Heraclitus, 530 to, I believe, 470 BCE. And what I'll do is, there's a great website who's scanning in and posting translations to the Fragments of Heraclitus online, so you can go and read his works. Excellent stuff, but this is, well before Christianity, and Christianity took in a lot of these philosophies because they couldn't help it. They're like, this is great stuff, but we don't want to admit that it came from pagan sources. But here it is. Both Paul and John use these sorts of philosophies and idea and soteriology to apply it to the early Christian views. Simple as that. Because they were marketing it towards pagans. And if they heard it be familiar, just change it up and reprocess it a little bit. Oh yeah, I know what that's about. I know that the Eleusinian mysteries gave me a plan of salvation. I knew that the cult of Bacchus gave me a plan of salvation. And I know that the gods can send insanity and make me tremble in those cults, and it's a very profound thing. And also too, I can be taken as a daemon of the god and do amazing things, so why wouldn't I not sign up for Christianity? This is very familiar. So here we go with Logos, well before Christianity. And this is from Greek Religion by Walter Burkert, and I'm on page 309 of that book. And Burkert here, I really wish in her book, Case for God by Karen Armstrong that I read, would have included some of these when she was talking about philosophy in that book, because here she totally missed it. And here we get the original Greek idea of Logos before it was reprocessed and handed back to us by John, the book of John, in Christianity. And what's interesting here is that you can see the ancient Near Eastern influence and Jewish influence also being combined with Greco-Roman ideas, because here Logos means not Jesus, but an eternal law that was created from the beginning. Men, however, do not see what is even in front of their noses. Heraclitus, in the word Logos, laid down in his book, is articulating the formula of all being, which is law and account, Logos itself. Reality is a process of authentic transformation. The world order, the same for all, no one of the gods or men has made it, but as always was, and as always shall be, an ever-living fire, kindling in measures and going out in measures. All change turns into smoke, offering up, steaming up. God is day, night, winter, summer, war, peace, hunger, thirst, and he makes various shapes, just as fire does, which, when it is mingled with spices, is named according to the pleasant aroma of each one. The world is a unity by virtue of the divine. All human laws are nourished by one, the divine for it rules as far as it will and is sufficient for all and remains superior. So when John was using his Hellenized view to explain the Logos, inserted the Jesus part of it, or later Christians did, early Christian fathers seen that in that way. Whether John did or not, John could have just been talking about Torah being that highest law that Heraclitus talks about here. So hopefully that'll give you another view of that, because it's very important how much these people borrowed from Greek philosophy, Roman philosophers, and how much of it we still carry it around today in different forms, no matter what people may tell you. So be well, friends. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And remember, there's no such thing as pure culture. If everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking